Hey everybody, first journaling video of the year. How exciting is this? I mean, it's only mid-February. It's not that bad, right? Ugh, God, I know I'm the worst. But we are working in my traveler's notebook today. I'm working with some supplies from Your Creative Studio. I did an unboxing for this box, my last video probably. I'm really behind on getting things done, but I really loved this kit. It's probably hands down my favorite kit ever of all time. It's probably going to be on my desk until I'm finished with it because I just love the colors. I love the florals. I love the items. Everything is just really what I need this year. And what I mean by that is basically a lot of the items are really thin. So all the stickers are very thin washi stickers or a very clear a very thin clear sticker. The paper options are really thin. And if you watched my 2024 planner and journal lineup, you'll understand that I'm only using this particular notebook and an A6 Hobonichi that's blank on the inside, and then it's just like one of their blank notebooks that could last the whole year if you wanted to. But the problem with being with using a one notebook, the one Hobonichi for the whole year, which is my intention, is that it's eventually going to bulk up pretty good, especially if I do things how I normally do them. And last year was tough. If you've been a follower of mine for any amount of time, you know that last year was just not it for me, not the vibe. I struggled really bad. And in an effort to recover from last year, I basically made a deal with myself that I would simplify and streamline all of my processes. And that included my journaling. It also included my work life. It included my home life. You know, everything had to just get simpler and easier. And I'm sorry if I'm rambling, but this is a 10-minute video, so I got to get through it. I didn't speed it up for you. I did cut out quite a bit of dead time. But I didn't speed it up for you because when I sped it up, it was like 6 minutes. And I was like, no one's going to want that for the first journaling video of the year. So yeah, I really loved these items because they're thin and lightweight. I really enjoyed the actual theme of the kit. There was lots of mail notes, like Happy Mail, like stamps and postage and postcards. And then, of course, the absolutely stunning florals. I just really love that theme. I mean, that is me, is florals and postage, everything. So I really vibed well with this kit and I'm excited to use it. I'm not sure if this kit is still available. It is from September of 2023. So a few months back, you know, decently in the past. But yeah, so anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. Things are moving right along here. It's February 15th already. Oh my God, I can't believe that. And oh my God, it's actually today the 1-year anniversary of my car accident. So exactly 1 year ago today is when my whole world sort of ended. The car accident that I was in 1 year ago today was basically the catalyst to ruining my whole year last year. There's a whole video about that. I'm not going to go into it. We are moving on from that. Do you understand? We are not harping on the past. We are recovering. We are happy. We are thriving. And that's just how it's going to be. I said what I said. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of really fun projects this year. I've started my own letter writing society, the Space Coast Society of Letter Writers, and we meet every month here locally at Lighthouse Paper Company, which is in Melbourne, Florida. So I'm super pumped about that. We had our first inaugural meeting last month, and our second meeting is actually this Sunday. And I don't know, I'm just really loving it. I still haven't gotten back into the swing of things in terms of letter writing, but I'm slowly getting there. I did send out a bunch of Christmas cards. I did send out a bunch of Valentines this year. So I'm slowly getting there. It's just really difficult as a pen pal to find things to talk about when you haven't communicated in over a year. And the only way to sort of catch up is to talk about the stuff that you don't want to talk about. So I'm trying to figure that out, and hopefully I will very soon because I owe a lot of people letters and we'll get there. It's not like a big deal. It's not the end of the world, but I hope that everybody has some grace and gives me some because I really super need it. Anyway, moving on, tangent, there we go. My oldest son left today to go on a ski trip with his best friend. They're going to be gone for 5 days. This is his first trip without a family member away from home ever. Like, I never even did that as a kid. The first time I like left and went out of state overnight with anybody was when I got married. So yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I'm excited for him, but also like it's kind of a big deal. We are treating it like his birthday gift, I guess, his birthday trip, because it was a little bit expensive to send him on this adventure, but it was a once in a lifetime opportunity. His best friend's mom actually invited him to go, and they're going to go snowboarding, and they're just going to have a blast. I'm so excited for him, but it's just weird as a parent, right? To send your kid away, like, to several states away. They're going up to North Carolina. So I don't know. It's kind of wild. Anyway, that's exciting. Let's see. Patreon is still going really well. I just sent out our February kits early last week. So that's really exciting. I'm slowly getting the swing of things. I took January off, obviously, because life, but yeah, January was awful too. I had the flu, which I've never had the flu, so my body had no idea what to do, and it just like catapulted. There's a video about all that too. I don't need to talk about my health, but January just like didn't exist for me in a positive way anyway. So we are moving on from January and we are sticking to the positivity. I'm teaching classes again in person after taking a couple of months off, so I'm really excited. My first class of the year is actually this Sunday as well, right before the letter writing social. I'm going to be doing a mail art class, so that's going to be really fun, and we're going to be trying something new than we normally do, so I'm really pumped about that. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what this year brings. We are in the process of getting all of our taxes done, so being able to look at the numbers and see what I spent versus what I brought in was like, I didn't lose any money, but I also like, this was the first year that I was forced to take a step back. So this was the first year in several years where I just did not really contribute to the household quite as much as I normally do. There have been several years where I have made a pretty decent money doing this whole thing and being able to contribute and help. And last year I made a third of what I have made several years in the past. So that was really disheartening to actually see the numbers on what I spent versus what I made, but also seeing how dramatically different it all was based on like where I was, because I just physically wasn't able to do anything. Everything was excruciatingly painful, so I just wasn't doing anything. So that's a bummer, but we're bringing it back. God, this is the worst voiceover ever. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are interested in seeing from me this year. Do you like my tutorial videos? Do you want to go back to that? Do you want to see me like figuring things out and making things as I go? Do you want to see more journaling, more mail art? Do you want to see something totally different? Like, would you rather like some vloggy style content? Sure, I could figure that out at some point, but that would be a totally new venture, but I could definitely try to do that. Do you want more face-to-face? Let me know what you guys are into. The YouTube world changes so drastically on what people want. I know with me, what I am super interested in right now is like renovation type videos in the French countryside. I love watching that stuff. I just love seeing people with grit and know-how take something dilapidated and otherwise completely useless to society and bring it back in all its grandeur and put the love into a building that was built hundreds of years ago and just saving it. And I don't know, it's just so interesting to me. I just think it's so fun. But obviously I'm not a renovator. I can't be doing all that. But like, if you're into the home life, what are you into? What do you want? What do you miss? Like, what does old Skylar have that new Skylar doesn't? Let me know. Anyway, here's the close-ups. I'm so sorry for this first terrible voiceover for the first journaling video of the year, but I hope that you liked it anyway. I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bye.